Yo, what up, y'all? First of the month community update. It is absolutely insane that we are in June already. Like, I feel like the year just started, but now we're about halfway through, which is, it's just crazy. Time is weird, time's a construct, we all experience it differently. Well, for those who are new here, this is a time where I give updates on my music journey or maybe anything personal in my life. And it's also time for you to comment below and let me know what you've been up to. Let us know if you have a project coming out. Maybe you're doing well in school or work and you just want to celebrate that. Maybe, I don't know, anything. Maybe you're working on a short film, anything. Anything we should look forward to that's coming from you or that we can check out. I'm still small enough, although this community keeps growing, I'm still small enough to interact with y'all and then have y'all connect with each other. So please definitely do that. So, first off, let's start with the biggest news. I Am the Algorithm EP. It has been out for 15, 16 days now. I'm so happy it's finally out. I was working on that for so long. A lot of those songs came to starting to be created like around September last year. Proletary Jerry is actually a song I'm working on for years now. I was able to finally get it to a spot where I wanted to. I got the appropriate skills. I don't know. I think what I like doing with music a lot of times is like I'm always creating stuff, and then sometimes some ideas need to sit in the incubator because I just need whatever type of skill set to come out. Like for example, I made that song before I even came over with "You Claim Your Heart," but you're drinking kombucha. But I don't know. I couldn't get it to sound how I wanted it to sound, so I continued making music and putting things out until I felt like I could go back to that track and really give it what it deserves. I want to learn like spacing and proper panning and like width and just a whole bunch of different stuff that I didn't really know at the time. So I'm glad I waited for that and put it out. So I don't know if there's anything that I learned from that is that keep putting out music, keep creating new things, keep creating ideas and just put them out. Sit on the ones that you think are not ready yet, but continue to just create things and put out finished products. So if you listen to the EP, let me know what your favorite track is below. It's been cool seeing all the different favorite tracks that people have been getting. And yeah, thank you for listening. Honestly, it seriously means a lot. Um, the other update I have is I've been working on the SP404. I'm sure y'all saw the video. Finally got an SP404. I want to get some like a cover and like a travel bag and like I don't know a way to decorate this for sure. But I've been really trying to sit down and learn it. It's been really fun. A lot to learn. I haven't had as much time to really sit down and play with it as much as I want to because I've just been like super busy. But it's such a I don't know. It's such a cool device. So many like I don't know. It's just a different way of making beats. It's almost like I'm starting over. Like I have like the basic knowledge, obviously, but like just putting things together, honing in on limitations. Like I'm getting the drums down a little bit, working on timing and working on getting things to punch through. Really trying to figure out how to do arrangements better. I'm good at the A and B section, but like kind of come up with ideas to make a C section a little bit because I know y'all know I like my changes. So yeah, so we're just trying to get back to the drawing board and studying. Speaking of studying, I just been listening to a lot more music as well. Just trying to figure out things to learn. Some of the things I really like to listen to, just learn from it. I've been really liking so far this year Schoolboy Q's album Blue Lips, Nia Archives, Silence is Loud, and there's another one. It's like Death Shroud something. It's like You Like Music. I forgot the name because I just got put onto them, but it's a really good project. Um, Definitely should check them out. Outside of that, this my last month I was had a show. I had a show in May, May 22nd. It was really fun. I was with Lord 180 and Tia Lucy, so shouts out to them. It was a really nice set. It was my longest set ever. I have the full set on YouTube, so definitely check it out. It was really fun. I did like a lot of songs, did the whole new EP, some fan favorites, and then some other songs that people have been requesting. So it was nice. I also got to have Nerd Night Music open up, so shouts out to Nerd Night Music. I did a song with Size 11. That was cool. And I also did a BBL Jersey remix with TLC. So yeah, it was fun. It was a really nice night. I really like performing and working on the vocals and making sure I don't lose my voice and stuff like that. But I definitely think I need to go hit up like a vocal coach or something because I don't know, like I sacrifice some energy so I can keep my vocals nice. But I think overall, I just been using my vocals like in a way that might not be the best. So I'm not trying to damage them things. You know, I can't be damaging them things. So yeah, so that was dope. And speaking of the BBL jersey, I think I shared this on maybe I don't even know when I shared this, but FD Signifier shared my BBL jersey remix, so that was dope. So I know some of y'all are here from that moment, so I don't know, that's really dope. I'm really glad that happened. Fellow Drake haters unite. I don't know, that BBL jersey thing was like so funny. I just wanted to make a track and I just named it after FDs. I thought it was funny. Like I was always telling people about that video because that video really contextualized like why like a lot of my problems I had with Drake that some I didn't know and some I knew as I started to grow up. I guess because I haven't been a fan of this dude and his music since like middle school. Not that his music is like bad or anything. It just wasn't my cup of tea. But there was just some things that wasn't adding up. Like like the culture vulture stuff. I thought was weird. I know. So situation with Dram. Um, I like the Cha Cha and then Hotline Bling, which is actually one of the songs of Drake I do like. But I love Cha Cha. It was like such a wild story to me when I heard that. I was like, that's crazy because I really like Drum. I remember he has a song called I Love It with Sonny and Gabe. Shouts out to them. That song was great. If you ever heard that song, definitely listen to it. I was listening to that a lot when I was listening to a lot of awful music, like the group, the collective, so like Father, Ethereal, Playboy Cardi was in there, Abra. There's a lot of people in there, but if you haven't checked out the Awful Music Collective, you definitely should. Zach Fox comes from that collective, if I'm not mistaken, too. It's like a collective in Atlanta. They're really dope. Shouts out to Awful. Great musicians, a lot of talent there. I think Faye Webster, who's been popping off recently, is also from that collective. So shouts out to collectives for real. So yeah, so I don't know, that was just a cool moment. So big ups to FD and big ups to the people here from that who like popping my music, or if you just like my personality or my production, whatever. I'm just glad you're here. That really makes me happy. And speaking of BBL, Drizzy, and AI, I just been learning about so much of this like AI music stuff. It's kind of crazy. Like, I mean, I've known about it, and like obviously the artists like warned us about it, but it's so crazy to see how there's like evidence or a lot of these AI songs are just coming from analyzed tracks. And I didn't know that. Like apparently, if your music's uploaded to Spotify, like it's been like all those tracks have been analyzed for AI to use, which is kind of wild. There's a video, and I don't know the creator, so my apologies for that. But he made a video where he was talking about how he made a song in like 2013 and like had uh, had like AI kind of recreate their song, like EDM remixes, like country remixes, heavy metal, 60s bossa nova version, whatever. And it was like all just transformed that song. And they explained like, hey, like I was signed to a label. I don't own the rights to that song. So technically the label can use these AI stuff to like recreate the music, and do what they will, which is kind of crazy. And like right now, a lot of those major labels don't have access to those uh, AI technologies. But once laws come in, it's like, okay, this is like clearly copyright. I'm sure a lot of those major labels will get that technology, and it's like, what will they use it for? Like if they don't got to pay an artist, like we're getting paid anyway. They'll definitely cut out an artist in the middleman, or I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, I don't understand the whole argument is like be an artist that AI wants to, that AI would have to create, but it's still such an interesting precedent based on like, okay, I did create something. Maybe I give my song to a label. What are they doing with that, and how is that affecting my pay? Will it be different because it's like AI? You know what I mean? Like it's just such a weird thing with like the laws and stuff. Curtis King has a great video on it as well, so definitely check that video out. And then even Spotify just paying artists less. It's just frustrating. They've increased how much y'all pay for it, but then we get paid less. It's just wild. It's like, I spend a lot of time making my music, like a lot of time, like I work a whole 9 to 5. So after that, I come back, I do music related. I do everything myself. Production, mixing, mastering, recording my vocals, recording myself, marketing, creating content, etc. And it's like I don't make any money from my music. It's like I'm losing it actually. And it's cool. Shouts out to the people who bought my music from Bandcamp, but it's only been like a handful of people, and those handful of people like gave me basically more money than Spotify like did like in a year. You know what I mean? With like 48, I think last year like 48,000, something like that stream, 48, 30, something like that. But it's just crazy to think about that. And now we're getting paid less. It's like a third of a penny. I don't know. So something has to change. I know there's a lot of like grassroots movement trying to push change, at least when it comes to streaming. So I'm gonna join. I forgot what the union is called, but I'm gonna join one of those unions that will help see how I can get involved in that because it's just like making a living off your music or at least some side coin to keep doing this, so I can reinvest it into it is helpful. Like I'm trying to get merch and stuff ready for y'all. Like I said, I got the cassettes. The blanks came in, and I have a way to record it. I got this idea from Aerospace. Shouts out to Aerospace. If you don't know, Aerospace, great musician, makes great content too, just really personal, a really dope person. But I saw that they made their cassettes by using their SP404. So I think I'm just gonna do the same. I think that's gonna be really cool. So I'm gonna have cassettes coming out soon for Arm the Algorithm and potentially other stuff and just make them and stuff. But I'm like, I'm buying the supplies and stuff. So and I don't wanna like make things too expensive, like tax y'all because I'm not making much, or even like get rid of my songs on like to not make them accessible. But I definitely want to start making some coin off this so I can reinvest it into the music stuff and um, maybe so I can perform in a different state to see some of y'all. Because some of y'all have asked me like, hey, come to like Nashville, come to Florida, but it's like I can't really afford to do that. And it's not like I'm making money off of this. So right now I'm just local. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's gonna take some time, but that's pretty much the updates when it comes to that. So yeah, I'm steady, just working as always. I appreciate you all for listening. I know there's only like a select few of y'all who like listen to this stuff, so I especially appreciate y'all. And if you don't really watch this often, you listen to my music or just like my beats or just support, that's really cool too. So I really appreciate y'all so much. Y'all really make this feel like possible. Like the love I got for releasing the EP, and then even the love I got from the show. It's like cool. I get a lot of love in real life and on the internet, and this is just the beginning. So I'm glad to hold this space with y'all and share it. So appreciate y'all.